Okay, everyone, we're about ready to begin with Mayor Swift, of course, at the microphone, our illustrious mayor. It may just be a matter of moments. Stay tuned, everyone. And I believe there's a special surprise with this as well.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to get started in about 30 seconds here. First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out today. It's a beautiful day in our most precious park. We always look for ways to explain this park on the TV tonight. Celebration of the 100th anniversary of Riverview. Riverview became a village in 1923. Both of them are better, so I hope you guys enjoy what we have planned to do today. But one thing we do have some very special guests here today. Mr. Bob Guinness from The Bachelor. Thank you, Mayor. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Bob.
My name's Bob Guinea. I grew up here in Riverview on Mulberry Street. My mom, I both grew up here in Riverview. My mom was part of the Brentwood Street gang back in the day. So I understand we got some dancing folks that are going to be recognized today as well. But I love this community. I love what it gave to me as a child, and just moved my entire family actually back to Michigan from the West Coast. You'll see one of my little boys running around causing mayhem. So I hope that none of you fall victim to him today. There's face paint cupcakes, so it's a dangerous place. But I'm really proud to be here. Thank you so much to Mr. Perry, Mrs. Elmer for inviting me, and the rest of the committee that's part of that, of course. This kind of event like this doesn't go off without a lot of planning. So you can see that they've obviously got some really cool things for everybody to take a look at today. You can hear their ice cream shops that we visited a lot by myself, I'm sure. But I grew up in this park, in Riverview Park. I see Kevin Donovan and Brian Lawler, Brian Webb, a few of my buddies that are here today. We all grew up reading in the park because it was kind of the middle point between the forest, the glens, I call it Riverview, but the school side of Riverview, and then of course, the neighborhood I grew up in, which is over here off of Williamsburg. So this is a park I know it's near and dear to my heart. It's obviously grown considerably over the last few years. The Veterans Memorial is very beautiful. So it's great to be here, and thank you all for welcoming me today. So thank you. So we're going to get started. We got some great things, as I mentioned. It became a village in 1923. Here we are in 2023, so that's 100 years, if my math serves me correct. And in 100 years, I went to Riverview, so my math does serve me correct. Absolutely. Hi, Virginia. Good to see you. Hi, Vicky. So we're going to recognize some of the people that have made this community so great over the years. I've lived a lot of places, and one of the things I like to say to people when they ask me, well, why'd you move your family back to Michigan? I say, they don't say West Coast values. They don't say, Southern tip values. They say Midwestern values. And I've grown up with that in my mind my whole life, and I really want my kids to grow up that way too. To respect their elders, to, do what's right. Be, like my dad used to always say, the judge of a man is what he does when no one's looking. And I feel like the city of Riverview really punched that into our kids. And I love that. It's something I've always thought is just the greatest thing. And my dad would have been very proud being here today.
If you turn your head, you don't get the glare.
Let's get started. We are going to present some awards today, or some flowers. To some of the people who have really made this community what it is today. Let's start with our oldest female resident. This young lady was born in Port Huron on August 26th. Her family moved to Detroit in 1928. She married her husband William on July 15th in 1944, and in 1950 they moved to Lincoln Park. In 1976, Mary Nagy and her family moved to Mulberry Street in Riverview, right up the street from me. And I didn't even know this, where she still lives today, 47 years later. And Mary was a secretary at Marathon Oil for 40 years, where she worked for 10 different bosses, but she stayed. Staying power, Mary, I like that. She retired in 1990. Some of the things she's seen or lived through include Prohibition in the 20s, the Depression in the 30s, the bombing of Pearl Harbor, the assassination of President Kennedy, And Mary remembers when newspapers sold for 3 cents, and she rode the streetcar to Detroit for 3 cents. Mary attributes her longevity to a good marriage, being able to laugh, and taking good care of herself. Ladies and gentlemen, Mary Nagy.
We have a little plaque here for Mary to congratulate her on her longevity in her future.
For those sitting here, she's going to also receive a document here. That certificate. Thank you. I think it's something, it's good living. I gotta lay off the Taco Bell if I'm gonna last that long. And now our oldest male resident. There you go, you even get the horn sound. Born March 29th, 1921, Harold Cott is the oldest living male resident in the city of Riverview. Born and raised on a farm between Flat Rock and Waltz, Mr. Cott was raised with a rural farming work ethic. He attended Flat Rock schools, which he walked to from elementary through his graduation in 1939. Following graduation, Mr. Cott enlisted in the Navy at the age of 19. He was assigned to the Grosse Ile Naval Air Station. This allowed him to still help his parents on the farm, and upon graduation, he returned to the farm and eventually was hired by Ford Motor Company. Mr. Cott married Marjorie Finley and had 2 children, 1 boy and 1 girl. And over the years, Mr. Cott has observed that the schools are bigger, there are more roads and bridges. He has also lived through the Depression. He served in World War II with the bombing of Pearl Harbor. He's a lifetime member of the Flat Rock American Legion, Elks Club, and the VFW. And he has lived at Atria Kinghaven for the past 4 years. Mr. Cott attributes his longevity to working hard, staying active, and enjoying the outdoors. Congratulations, Mr. Cott. Now this next one, this is awesome. And I've tried to do this many times and have never even come close to this number. Longest married couple. You add all mine together, they still don't equal this number. Married 70 years. Jimmy and Norma Baker will celebrate their 71st anniversary right around the corner here, October 25th, 2023. Introduced by a mutual friend, Mary moved to Smith Street in Riverview, where they rented their furnished apartment. Jimmy supported the whole family working at the South Steel. There you go. After 2 years, the Baker family moved to Trenton, where they raised their 4 children, 2 girls and 2 boys. When the family raised and well-established in retirement, Jimmy and Norma moved back to Riverview and currently reside in Atria Kinghaven. Jimmy says, this is the truth. This is the thing I had to learn, sir. I should have called you a long time ago. Jimmy says the secret to a happy marriage is just saying, yes, dear. Congratulations to Jimmy and Norma Baker. Our longest residents in married couple, Jimmy and Thelma Ball, have been married since September 26, 1953. They're going to celebrate their 70th anniversary in 3 days. Something about people get married in the fall, I guess, right? Good job, guys. Originally from Kentucky, they moved to Michigan when they met and married. And in 1964, Jimmy and Thelma purchased their home on the Brinson Street gang, did their dirty work. 59 years later, they still live in the same house on Brinson. Jimmy worked at the Claw Steels and Millwright, while Thelma raised a family of 3 boys and 1 girl, all Riverview Pirate graduates, which I'd like to hear. As the children got older, Thelma started working at Riverview McDonald's, where she enjoyed the camaraderie of her co-workers. And Jimmy and Thelma loved to travel and camp across the United States, eventually including their 6 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren. Wow, not all at the same time, of course. Their secret to a long marriage is to stay connected to family and participate in family events. But due to health issues, Jimmy and Thelma cannot attend today's festivities, but accepting on their behalf is their grandson, Adam Ball. Hi, Adam. Nice to meet you as well. Wow, you guys look so great. All right, now before we get to our next award, I want to take a quick moment to thank some of our sponsors that are here, the donors that made this happen. We have the Serendipity Bakery and Ice Cream Shop. Serendipity. Allen's Bowling and Showpiece. That was amazing. The Riverview Junior Football Association and the Riverview High School Football Boosters. Thank you guys very much. Riverview Towing, of course, always a donor. Premier Pet Supply, Savage Sliders, Walgreens, and Scott, I hope I don't murder the name here, Kavayatin, the Deputy Director of Kavawatin, the Deputy Director of Wayne County DPW. Thank you guys very, very much.
I have a few sponsors to thank also. Part of this whole celebration, we put together I call it a throwback newspaper called the Riverview Review. In the late 50s, 60s, I think that paper was pretty popular in the city of Riverview. So what we did is we recreated that paper, and it's available inside a free copy for everybody to take. But obviously that cost to do that. So the sponsors that were Patrick Trek, they're engineers at our landfill, Charles Raines Engineering, the city engineering firm, Randy Penjock, and the last one. Well, you'll see what it is on the back of the paper. Thank you, guys.
There you go. Okay, on to our next presentation for the oldest tree. So after measuring numerous trees around the city, the oldest tree award, which is a maple, at 275 years old, goes to Marguerite Sclafani on Williamsburg Street. And we placed a bow on the tree in recognition of this honor, so congratulations to Mrs. Sclafani.
Oh, this is a surprise guest. I moved here in 1986, and I realized today I don't know what the world was like before Bob. And Riverview. It's a great place. He was a quarterback and a football player, and he really inspired me. That was the first year I started playing football was because of Bob. I also started wearing quarterback.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, nice.
This is what I think.
Congratulations. I should have worn a turtleneck today. All right. It's important to point out, too, the 100th Anniversary Committee wishes to acknowledge that there actually is another very old tree in the city. But due to privacy concerns, the individual did not want that to be disclosed, so we're unable to tell you the name of who owns it or where it's located.
Another tree. Mrs. Tree.
Stars are just like us, even the trees. Okay, the oldest house. I know you. Built in 1876 by James H. and Al Wilder Greenland, the Greenland farmhouse has been recognized by the city of Riverview as the oldest known house in the city. Still owned by the Greenland family, the house and farm have provided many memories for numerous students, friends, and families over the years. Now, when it was a field trip to go to the farm, they were skating on the ice, playing in the barn. Memories were made that lasted a lifetime. Congratulations to the Greenland family for maintaining this historical house and farm. We know it's not easy. And accepting the award are Ed and Mary Greenland Zellner, co-owners of the property with their son Mark. Hi.
Just to add a little bit more to that, you can't talk about the history of the city of Riverview without the Greenland Farm being part of it. It's an icon in the community. It's basically the entrance to this park. Everybody sees it every day when you come in here. But we felt it only appropriate that we recognize them. They actually passed this proclamation at the city council. I won't read the whole thing because it's very detailed and as it should be deserved. So I'll just read a few of them. Whereas the city of Riverview takes pride in its rich history and cultural heritage, recognizing its significance, preserving and commemorating the oldest landmark. And whereas the Greenland Farm, located at 14356 Sibley Road, Riverview, Michigan, 48113, has stood as a symbol of historical significance and cultural heritage within the city of Riverview for numerous decades. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the City of Riverview officially designates the Breland Farm as the oldest home in the city of Riverview, honoring its historical importance and cultural legacy. Be it further resolved that City Council encourages the appropriate authorities, historical societies, and the community members to collaborate in preserving, restoring, and promoting the Breland Farm's historical value for the enjoyment of education of this and future generations. In witness thereof, being duly authorized, has executed this resolution on behalf of the City of Riverview on the 7th day of August 2023, signed by myself and the City Clerk. Congratulations, you guys. Mary's never had a back of words, I can tell you that.
I'd just like to thank the city for recognizing the house and the property. It has been in our family a long time, which is that it's still in the family, and we hope it'll be there for a long time.
While we're talking.
We're multitasking, gotta move along. So anyway. My face, sorry. But anyway, we're very pleased, and there will be a plaque put on the front of the house. Getting plaques made is not easy. Getting council to move on getting plaques made isn't easy. Getting proclamations through council isn't easy. So we'll have putting a plaque on the house at a later date. But we're very pleased that the city has recognized the house. Thank you so much.
I go back to that. If anything was easy to call for, everybody would do it. But I do want to take just a second here. We do have a meet and greet scheduled for later on for all former teachers, current and former teachers, and current and former councilmen. So we do have Councilman Ganagan here. Thank you for coming. Councilman Workman, his wife Vicky, former Councilman Albert Crowley, former Councilman James Reese.
Oh no.
Obviously, I'm your mayor and your so thank you for coming. Please enjoy all the activities today. So this is fun. We have a touch truck competition. We got face painting, all kinds of things that we do. Thank you guys for coming out and enjoy the day. Thank you.
And there you have it, everyone, the first part of the festivities. As things go on, I will have some more for you. Stay tuned, everyone.